Hey everybody, Watson here at Doki Doki Literature Club. I need to apologize about last episode. I don't know what happened. Gamecaster messed up, so we're not using Gamecaster for Doki Doki anymore. I'm using Broadcaster instead. As you can see, we got full screen. Poor Sayori is gone. She is completely eliminated. And this way, guys, I can just I can just tab over. You can see all the crap that's happening on screen, and I can just go here, and we can bring up whatever we need live. So that is the good and bad thing. Anyway, guys, big thing last episode. This is a bit of a. I'm gonna put the trigger warning here because we're gonna talk about Sayori real quick. If you don't want to hear this, please skip ahead to whatever time it says up on the. I'll give time somewhere. Okay, check comments below for like at. Okay, give you a second to do that. Okay, if you're still here, it means you want to hear this. Sayori, okay, we know she hung herself. She hung herself, guys. And her hands are bloody. Her hands are very bloody, which to me is like that could be a stage suicide. Like someone else killed her, and that she got some good hits off, or she ended up being like scratched up or torn up in the altercation. There's also the more likely thing where Sayori couldn't even kill herself properly, which is sad to say and kind of real bad. But her hands being bloody, she could have like not broke her neck immediately and like just started gagging and like suffocating, and natural instinct grabbed the rope, tried to pull up, and ended up sliding, just, like cutting her hands up until she just had the strength to pull herself up anymore, and then she just suffocated to death, which was terrible, absolutely terrible. But yeah, we're getting back into this. Oh yeah, chapter 1 recreation. The recreation. The text I didn't think it was good enough, but pretty much Monica invites us to the club. There are no cupcakes, and we sell our soul. Instead of selling our soul for a cupcake, we sold our soul for Monica's smile, which is a weird thing to sell your soul for, but you know. And we're back. I had actually a poem. And I'm actually want to see if any of this stuff, if these words have changed, and it looks like they may have. So we're just gonna go with, we're just gonna try to get you. We're gonna say things that Yori might like, just because. Oh dang it! Wonderful. Is her marshmallow? Her eyes go black. Oh, that's not good. Just mainly just because I want to kill Yori off before I get too attached to this character. Like, no. And I'm assuming that based on whichever character you like. Just what, I guess where to go, that's, whew. Based on which person you like person you go for is the next one to die. I say that because Monica isn't actually an option, which makes me consider she might be the psychopath. Hi again, Watson. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Yeah. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for Thanks for keeping your promise, Watson. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Isn't that what Sayori originally said? Can't remember. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. Oh, Natsuki, hi. Whoa, what the heck? Yuri had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly does have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. What? Manga is literature. That was weird. This game is breaking because we removed one character. I'm sorry, Watson. We'll make sure you put your comfort. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? No, you're not. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no to either. Sorry, say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget to say anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so if I don't read often, I'll have to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. I feel like we skipped, since we cut Sayori out, completely out, it's skipping a lot that is supposed to, it's like mixing chapters. Whoa. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how's this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book that seems to like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read it. Whatever, I already know this part. Ooh, well, you can read all at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think, and now that everyone's settled in, I expect Manga to kick off some scheduled event at the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she's gonna be the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Okay, so we're right back. This didn't happen day one of actually being in the literature club. That makes her higher face deeper in her book. Spacing out. Okay, that's spacing out. What the heck? I'm just curious if we're having these weird glitches, how glitched will this game get? She wants to reread it, of course. Reason, here's the same book. Well, wait, first up, I decided to buy two of them. She had to buy two books. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri told me, but I decided to let go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, guess she looks. Yeah, okay, so she looks. Wait, what? Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines just that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them too. This is a new story. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the whole thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Watson? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. These types of stories, guys, holy crap, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and inclusive on the outside that, but her mind seems to be completely different. How would we know that if this is the first time really actually speaking to her one-on-one? Whew. That's just kind of the story. It's kind of the challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Then suddenly, oh, I'm rambling. Aren't I? What the heck? Not again. I'm sorry. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. But I feel like that's the problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets increasingly kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I'm saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. I think the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just sometimes I'm not very used to, that is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad feeling. It's probably going to be a bad feeling later on in the game. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over, it looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. What? Yuri, you really apologize like a lot, don't you? I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I sat at the desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between two of them. I suppose so. Yuri totally closes her own copy. Once we each leaning a little bit. Our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm, holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Nothing seems off right now. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to the side, but holding a page like this, we're held even closer together than before, it's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flare over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, whoa, is this new? No, I don't really do this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses at things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry, I'm pretty sure her mouth didn't move the last time we had this conversation. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. What? So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. What the heck? Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Watson? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Oh, Yuri's acting strange now. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Why is Yuri all of a sudden gone? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Yo. Watson, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in some effort. Some effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. God. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'd probably think it's stupid. Okay, so is it the same? Yeah, okay, same thing. The whole monkeys flying and all that bullcrap. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it may fall flat on purpose. Helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And now... Monica. Hi Watson, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Probably like the festivities this weekend on Saturday, when someone else is probably gonna die. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Watson. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I have Monica my poem. Great job, Watson. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimate you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? That Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for time alone, for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my own poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in Wall. Wait. Okay, I think this is different. Hole in Wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks in my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen. Give me a second. I'm actually gonna check real quick to see if anything new. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, there are artificial. Wait, let me bring this up here. This is writhing twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I do is untie the knot. What? I know this is new because I know this is new. It just popped up. This is brand new. Like I installed this game. I guess this game at the 11th. This just appeared. Oh, good night, boys. Where's this Doki? Doki, come on, come back up. Okay, Monica. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you'd say that I had some kind of... Ooh. See, I think her little epiphany was Sayori dying. I think her things will change as people start dying off. It's been influencing my poems a bit, and oh God, I can never say this word, epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. So if you try so hard to make perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down. Okay. Go with the flow. Here's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so same advice. Here we go. Yuri! You want to see this? As Yuri reads poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, he's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors in case you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri says to me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expression are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Whew. Oh gosh, I am. Okay. Her stammering is completely gone, sounds like an expert. Of course, I'm not something to be blamed for. There are so many different skills techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That's you can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a lecture club? Ghost under the light. Okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing is almost... Okay. Okay, so she's got the same poem. She's got the same poem. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you so long to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Excuse me, why do I burp every time I play this game? It's only this game that I burp in. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh no. Actually, the story's about ghosts at all, Watson. Really? I must have totally missed the point, just like last time. Okay, I only glanced at it, pose after thoughts, feeling work. Okay. That's a lot more solid putting it that way. I thought that way. It's impressive. Yeah, it's another thing. Okay, so, nah. If anything, I'd probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Watson. Me too. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my metaphor writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. The music's messed up, guys. The music is messed up. This is a lecture club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, and meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you'd say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? It's still funny. It's still funny. I don't know why, guys. It's still funny. Thanks, I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Watson did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Yeah. And Watson liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just Yuri sensitive as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Watson appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh my god, I love this so much. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boozed Magic Group. Okay, I forgot about that one. See, doesn't involve you taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy. That's new. That's new. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. There's no Sayori. Sayori can't stop this. See? Just say something that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can turn around your talks about just by dressing and acting. The only key thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might get yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What? What's wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Watson hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was sitting here. Watson? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, whoa, I can't even read that fast. I'm gonna have to agree with Yuri. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, what the heck? I have to agree with Natsuki, what the heck? Whoa, okay. What are you doing? Go away. What? Oh my god, what? What? No, I don't, it's so unnerving. Hey, Watson, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Whoa. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. So Tuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. That's not how you deal with the situation. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you? I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Watson, please don't hate me. Please. It's not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Watson. It would just be embarrassing while with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. What? Guys, oh, holy crap. So not only is Sayori, glitching the game up with her ghost now, Yuri's showing sides of her that we've never seen, and so she's glitching up because she's not supposed to be. What's happening? This game, guys, is getting creepy, and I'm loving it so much more now. Like, mainly because this type of horror I enjoy. I like this type of horror. When it comes to jump scares and animatronics, count me out because I don't like that. But this type of horror where it's just it's mental. It's actual it plays with your emotions hard and using your own emotions against you. And I love this so much. So guys, I know Doki Dokis are always long episodes, usually always long episodes. So I'm gonna cut it here. One day, tomorrow or whenever the next Doki episode goes live, we'll knock out this poem, and we'll continue. But real quick, actually, now that I think about it, is there anything new? Happy Thoughts is, no, there's only Can You Hear Me is new. So that's interesting, guys. That's real bloody interesting. Holy crap. Oh, I just go exactly back where I was just at. I don't want to, okay. So guys, I'm Watson, this is Ledoux Gaming. Drop your comments below with whatever, guys. Really, what do you think about this game? Please do not spoil whatever horrible things happen next. Like I don't want to know if there's any jump scares or anything that will actually terrify me, because if I'm expecting it, it won't affect me as bad. And I want to be completely affected by this game. Just boom. If there's a jump scare somewhere, I don't want to know. So thank you very much for watching again. I'll see you next time. Adios.